Welcome back to Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm your host Josh, and we are continuing our long dark adventure. We're at the Paradise Meadow Farm at the workbench. It's a blizzard. It's just after nightfall. Don't have a lot of time left on the fire, and not really much that we can do. We could craft a torch. How useless would that be right now? I have one cloth in my possession, and I'm tempted to drop it so I don't use it on something like that. I just took a few things out of the workbench drawer. Let's put it over here. Not stinky. We've got 70 cattails in here. Oh, and one stone. Goodness me. I actually need that stone. You can have this spare feather. Oh, the creaking and the groaning. Here, you can have 5 of these. And you can have this. I kind of want the sapling. Here, hold this cloth. Thank you. Now, once upon a time, I had accidentally put an uncured deer hide into a workbench drawer. And then later, however many episodes or hours later, I came back and it was sort of as if somebody had set almost like this. It was like this. Between the drawer and the top of the workbench, it was just sitting there like this. Cured. I don't know how it happened, and I don't think I can repeat the process, but it would be interesting if I took one of these uncured rabbit hides and put it in a drawer somewhere. See if it just randomly cured itself. I will digress, because that's not something I'm going to actively attempt to do. Jeez, I'm running low on sticks. Let's start putting cedar and fir. I'll keep the sticks for now, because what I have basically in my pocket is emergency fire for when I have to leave this spot to go collect more resources. I'm going to need to find wood to chop up somewhere. I'm going to need to go get more food, because that rabbit will not respawn as quickly as I need it, and I'm not always going to have a wolf kill a deer in a perfect scenario. So let's make some more things. I need more arrows. Let's drop those things. I don't need the can. Do I? I do. I dropped another can somewhere. Oh, here it is. Well, they're the same condition, so it matters very little which one I take. It's just a matter of how much do I want to carry an extra weight. No, this is not enough to start a fire with using it as accelerant. And essentially I have just enough to make like one torch, which is not important right now. Okay, fire has a lot more time. I have about an hour and a half before that starts to get into the we're not having water from it today. Rabbit mitts. Yes. I want the hat. Look at that, 3.5 hours. Let's do 1.5. Okay, the blizzard has ended.
I am too tired to think straight.
Yes, I know. We're exhausted. We're going to be exhausted for a while. Till boiled dry. Oh, I have 10 liters on me. I think we've got enough water. What do you think, guys and gals? What do you think? Good? Good on water? I think so. I think I got about 20 liters of water at my instant disposal. I'll never need to boil water again. I'm going to keep boiling water. I'm going to do it. It's still happening. Oh, it's just melting. Okay, let's... 21 plus like 48. I got an hour. We're working on the hat. The hat it is. Yep. So if it doesn't give you the option, you could just cancel. Use the meter like a clock. If it's 2 hours, then halfway through is 1 hour. Oh, until boil, still have 23 minutes. So same idea. You look at the thing. How long is this going to take? Go about 1/3 of the way. 20 minutes. Whatever. I'm just going to keep doing it. We're going to have the biggest pile of water that anyone's ever seen. Maybe not. Okay, the hat's done. Awesome. I can't wear this hat on the outside of this, so this hat is going to get the front of any abuse, whether it be weather or animal related. This hat is still good. I am not going to rip it down, not yet. And I might save the rabbit hat, honestly. I mean, eventually I would have enough to make multiple hats. And then I could stash these hats somewhere safe. Out here is not safe. Even in a container, it can still get considered wet and frozen. And that will decrease the condition of the item because it's clothing. So clothing items are not safe inside containers if that container is not safe from the elements. So like the safe at Spence's in the Muskeg where the forge is, none of those containers are technically safe without a fire going. For clothing, that is for storing items. If you wanted to store something there and didn't want it to get ruined, you have to have a fire, or put it in the back of a cave. Similar to how far back you would need it to be if you were... I hear you. I can kill you now. I just can't see you. And condition is not in great shape. I want more arrows now, but till boiled. 43 minutes. Let's start working on the gloves. Because, well, I mean, I technically have 2 sets of gloves, but the rabbit hide gloves are going to be over 1.5 degrees warmer. Look at that, 2 degrees for warming versus the cotton mitts are going to be 0.5 degree at full. Well worth it. So let's go 40 minutes. And it says I have enough. I have enough to make another hat and a set of gloves. So let's do half an hour. I'm gonna sleep just a little bit more here soon. But okay, now I'm officially done. I'm done with the water. Let's take a torch and let's just look. I think we're good. Yeah, I'm thinking we're good. That's about 20 liters. And I need this torch anyway, because my torch situation is not great. And I'd rather use a 23% torch if I'm doing like what I just did. If I'm just observing my immediate area, I don't want to pull out a 50% torch and then forget to put it out. This thing I don't care much about. 2 hours. Okay, let's go right back into it. We're doing the mitts. Let's go for 2. This might let me. I don't know. The sewing kit might break on me. If it breaks, it did not. That's fine. Still 1 hour and 4. Okay. So let's put another hour in. Again. As much as it'll let me for, I mean, we'll do for 1 hour. I think it'll break about halfway through. Oh, not quite. It was a little bit more than halfway. That's good. Okay, down to 41 minutes. We'll do a half an hour. Okay, so now it's down to this or the fishing tackle, which I don't even think I have. I don't have fishing tackle on me. I know, we're getting hungry. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm probably about to eat the last of the meat. There's only, I think, 2 more deer steak, and I think they're both full pieces. So let's just begin crafting. As my condition slowly ticks away, I can see it dropping. Okay, the wind is bad. fire's still lit. I did not mean to pull a torch, but it's a good torch. Oh dear. I think I need to start hunting bear. And if that's the case, I'm gonna need to go kill the bear by the bridge. And if that is the case, I need way more than 4 arrows. I need like all 10 arrows. Crap. Fine.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, we're gonna drop it all right. Into the fire. I know this is not exactly the most interesting and or appealing set of things happening right now, but this is a culmination of almost 4 weeks worth of effort. Almost a full month worth of concentrated effort to get to a point where I can stand here for a day and a half. I have 1 steak and craft. If it wasn't quite so windy. I've got cattails still. Don't worry, I've got cattails. I just don't want to have to dip into all this coal yet. I have 16. You're kind of in the way, water. Just a little bit. 16, 26 plus 13 sticks plus whatever I have here. Yeah, and those are full. Okay, you know what?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There. I'm going to use what I have in my inventory as far as... Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. I thought I had boiled all my water. I guess that was until boiled and I picked it up that one time. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, my gloves are done. I can put them on. I can put the hat on. This hat. And the jacket. And these. And this. And I just want to see... We're at 14 degrees. Warmth. Wind protection could be better, but it's the way I'm wearing the stuff to keep those clothing items protected that is causing me to have a lower wind protection. Okay, don't need another hat yet. What we need, we could make another bow, but we'll make the arrow because I have enough. Oh, I could just put all of those extra saplings away for now. I don't have a need for things if they're not actively... Okay, that one's done. Okay, now I can leave the... Yeah. I know, my food's calling to me. Okay, now I'm feeling a little... I'm exhausted, though. That's a huge problem. This is how long I can pull a bow. That's all my aim time. That's it. I'm lucky they didn't charge me. How do you see me? Here's a huge issue, though. I'm so close to the fire, they're going to get scared away. And it's going to be really difficult to actually kill them. Unless I do something like maybe this. Oh, God. He went straight over. How did Hobbit what? Thought I was going to have to be coming... Oh, God, that's a good thing to know. Good thing to know. Not stinky. I'm not. Oh. Why? I don't understand. It's okay. So when I hunt those things, I'm going to have to be amongst them. I will not be able to be secured from this, with this fire from them and expect to get the kill shot. Unless I randomly, luckily, hit them as they're fleeing. Which again, is potentially completely random. Which way they're going to go. I could use the terrain to my advantage. If I can use the terrain to my advantage. Try to, quote, funnel them into an area. Preferably a flat area. for which they will come at me in a very predictable way, and now we're back to full-on blizzard. I don't even want to set the bedroll down because I think some of the damage it's taking is like, because I'm not wind shaded right here. If I was doing this whole time with my clothing on, they would be damaged from the amount of time in this wind. I don't think temperature makes a difference. I think it has to do with being in the wind when it comes to that. Or wet. If they're wet, like they would get wet if I wasn't standing next to a fire. And being in the wind and the snow. Okay, an hour and a half. What else can I do? Let's throw that away. Also, another fun fact, which I didn't know until recently, is you can't throw items in here to have them disappear if the container is too full to fit the item. It's a true story. It's a lot of water. Not a lot of food, though. And I'm encumbered. Are you barking at me? I feel like you're barking at me. Yeah, you are, but where? Oh, you son of a gun. Okay, I was worried. I think that would have charged me whether this fire was here or not. I mean, what is causing that? Is it because I'm standing? Is it because I dare to be on my feet? I don't know. Anyway. Okay. Let's leave the pelts. Let me just check. That's a simple arrow. Okay. Let's continue crafting. It's not eating anything, is it? I'm not sure what that noise is I'm hearing, but it sounded like a wolf chomping on something. Okay, so this is not too bad. Now, I don't feel like it's necessary for me to craft up every single sapling at the moment, because it's just going to take away from my burn time and how much food I have currently. Oh, Willow. Yep, hi. That's enough. She does not think so. Next, yeah, definitely going to have to dip into the cattails. I was planning on leaving, but this blizzard is not conducive for travel. And because I'm not in a place where I can just step indoors and back outside and do a transition, these wolves will not despawn. That's why they're still out here bothering me, even though it's a blizzard. It's okay, I'm okay with it. Sort of. I'm sort of okay with it. I desperately need to sleep. We've got it. We've got 12 simple arrows. Oh no, sorry, 11 simple arrows. And 1 arrow shaft, which I can put away. If I can remember. There it is. Okay, so we got 13 arrowheads. We've got those things, which are nice. I do have 2 whetstones. Let's put 1 away. Let's also... We'll leave this one. This knife is going to stay here. It's at 100%. It's going to take up a little bit too much room to want to put it in here, really. Actually, now that that's been reduced, I can put these other craftables in here. Probably have to
drop any of this gear.
That was a mistake. Fine. I won't use you as a storage container if I can help it, because I feel like that might be a little insensitive. And mostly because it's unnecessary. It's not necessary for me to do so. I need one more old man's beard lichen, and then I feel like I don't need them again for a while. 19. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so I have just enough reishis on my person, not counting any of those ones over there, to start eating parasite meat. And if I start doing that, I will likely get to cooking 5 before I am done with them. Like, I'll probably have cooking 5 and then I'll cure the parasites, if it gets that far. Oh god, this blizzard is a problem. This lack of firewood is a problem. My need for food is going to become a problem. So we're going to sit here for a few minutes and we're going to eat some cattails until I'm full. And then we're going to craft another bow. And luckily, once those arrows wear down, I will get feathers back from harvesting them. If I harvest an arrow before it breaks, you get 3 feathers instead of just 2 for when you harvest an arrow after it breaks. But there's still going to be carcasses. There will be a couple of corpses. And if I'm able to, you know, take out the local population of wolves here, I can leave the carcasses where they are for a little bit, whether it be on purpose or out of necessity. Here, you are going to hold my food some more though. We're going to go with 50, and I'll take 8. We've got water. I was really hoping to get to a cave to go to sleep. That is my goal. And remember how I said, okay, so there's 20, so I'm carrying well over the amount that I'm able to, if I'm gonna go down a rope. I have 11 arrows. It's a very wonderful thing. Didn't know I was gonna have that many. Now I know I am gonna want these items, but I'm not going back up to Milton. I'd be going back down that rope and into that cave. I can drop some stuff. I will be able to put my clothing on. It's not that heavy. I can drop some water because there's still water down there. I mean, push comes to shove, I could just take the hacksaw and leave the knife and the hatchet. And I could leave the flare. Could leave some of these torches. Could leave the cooking pot and take the other can. I don't want the fish oil. What I really need to be doing is crafting this darn bow, so let's just go into that. Let's do that now. Oh, I put the sapling away. Okay, 4 hours on the fire. Okay, I put the guts away. I don't have the knife in my hand, that's what it is. Need the knife for the crafting. Guts, maple. Should be plenty. One more check, 4 hours, so let's just do it. Here we go. I'll check to see how much time is on that fire.
Feels like night is coming.
Oh dear. It's time. 2 hours. It's not time. Not yet. Let's finish the darn bow. Oh, yeah, we'll drink. We'll drink some food and eat some water. And yeah, I know I said that backwards, but I was already halfway through saying it when I said it wrong, so. Let's finish it. 2.5 hours should be fine. I'm just going to stop here just because. 57 minutes. Finish this. 37. Okay, it would have been fine. I just didn't trust it. The last thing I need is to lose the last 20% of my condition to cold damage. So there it is. We've been awake for a lot longer than we should be. We've saved some condition on the bedroll, even though we've lost it on our own condition. We still have some fire. So let's actually drop the teas that we don't drink very often. Put some clothing on that hopefully doesn't immediately get destroyed. Let's put the good stuff on, thank you very much. We're still encumbered. And we're still harassed. We're going to sleep for 3 hours. Taking the clothes back off. Because we're encumbered and it's just not good. How much food do I still have? 8. We're gonna eat it. We'll eat later. We'll eat it later. Let's sleep now. Yikes. That wolf bothers me, and that's the thing, right? Just because I'm sitting in front of a fire. Oh god, please tell me that's not my burning teas. Okay, that's fine. It is fine. Just make some more. It's my contribution to the cause, I suppose. The cause is just because. And it's whatever. It's whatever. Now those teas won't burn. They'll come close to it, but they won't burn. Oh, they came a lot closer than I expected. I think it's because they're in a can and not in a cooking pot. The cans don't give nearly as much bonus to how long it's going to be before you're burnt completely. 14 minutes, plenty of time. Now, this is going to draw the wolf in yet again, but I'll drop it real fast. 48 minutes. Going back to bed for another hour. I mean, even with the smallest amount of rest that I've gotten, because I'm so light, I'm already above being encumbered. And that's without me picking up the bedroll, putting the clothing on. Okay, that was interesting. I think I had sticky keys or something for a minute. It felt like it double-clicked on those. Okay, so 14-degree warm bonus. So we're... Geez, even at a quarter of our fatigue, we're still almost 10 kilograms above our carrying capacity. Like where our weight is, but like it's showing the red line means it's below where it would be. We're not fully rested to the point of not being affected by, like, our encumbrance level is reduced. Am I saying that right? The overall amount we can carry will steadily go down as after a certain amount of tiredness. Which is why that is represented in red. There's the white number, 20.8. That's how much I'm actually carrying. There's the red number, 32.26. That's going to keep ticking down slowly because I'm still tired. And I'm getting more tired because I'm not resting. And because it's below a certain marker, which I think is around half, it is... That's why it's red and not saying 35 kilograms. It's saying below that. Anyway, enough talk. A little less talk, a little more action, right? I'm taking this stuff with me. This is coming with me. Those are coming with me. I don't need the water. Whatever. No, no, no. Hacksaw is coming with. You know what? We're still good. I don't need the pry bar. Let's go. I have one rock. It's kind of windy. But I have a little bit more energy. I can draw the bow if I want to. I could have before, but now I have more. Let's take this. We'll take these. So I can craft them. I have a scent meter. You don't hear the wolves leaving the reishi. I could craft the reishi. There it is. Kind of slow. I'm going to try to draw the wolf closer to the climb. I know we're going to defiantly drink some of this tea, which could be a bad idea. Very much could be. Not so much is, but if I stop for the sapling, that might actually be a death sentence. Let's do it anyway. Maybe. This is that opportunity. Okay, yeah, where that moment where you're like, is it still following me? Yes, it is. Do not be fooled. It is following you. It just was confused because I crouched for a moment behind a tree. And then it was like, no, no, it's still there. I can smell it. I can smell the fresh gut. Okay, now I'm going to have to be careful because I'm getting to the point where I'm losing my energy and I'm still picking up stuff. Now, I won't shoot this wolf if I don't have to. I've already killed the rabbits over here. It could potentially find its way to eating a deer. And if it does that, then that deer will... It's in that group of small, hard to see, not snow-colored objects that was over there. Okay. Here's another thing, is I want this torch to stay lit. I don't necessarily need it. Oh, that's 31. I don't need it while I'm in the cave, so I'm not going to sit around and wait for it. And the wind might knock it out. I don't think that's the wind knocking out the torch. That was me grabbing the rope. Jeez, is it already almost morning? It is. So I'm trying to go to sleep in a cave at the coldest time of day. It was not well thought out, but... Oh, and I didn't leave my other bow. I should have left one of the bows. So that's an extra ½ kilogram that I don't need on me. It's nice to have it done, and obviously I'll take it with me if I'm going anywhere. But this is just to escape and try to get some free sleep. No fire sleep. I still might need to make a fire. Okay, torch is still lit, so that's actually a good thing. I don't think... Yeah, I think if I had any cedar left over, I left it there, but I had pretty much exhausted everything other than the coal. I've only used one coal so far. Yes, I'm glad I left this. And there's the arrowhead. Okay, good. I still have 14 arrowheads that I am unable to craft into anything. Yeah, I know. Let's go see how cold, what the damage is. It's warm. How warm? Warm enough. Warm enough, folks. No need for a fire, although it says it's only 1 degree below. And I'm wearing all of my good stuff. Like, we're good. There's no wind to be concerned about in here. There is... I suppose I could drink the tea if it's still warm. We'll drink some of this tea. Well, I'll drink half of it. I don't really care. The warming buff won't last very long, but... let's do 9 hours. I didn't bring any more food with me. Although I am pretty well full. I don't have extra food on me at the moment. Also, I have to think about the fact that it's going to be... It's going to drain my energy to go back up this rope. But there you go. Free fire, or free sleep. Look at the condition again. Most excellent. I'm going to have to do that multiple times. And it costs me extra in energy and calories to do this. But now I'm not in any issue. I'm not encumbered. I'm not completely rested, but I'm well enough off. I can get back up that rope. I'm warm. I'm not needing that. I should leave that behind somewhere. Already 96. I only drew the bow and fired it like 2 or 3 times. Maybe twice. I think I drew it 3 times, but when I drew it the first time, it didn't do any damage because I let it go right away, or I don't remember. I didn't actually shoot the arrow. So maybe that's what happens. If you draw it, I think it takes away from its condition. Oh, and here, this is what I wanted. That's right. I was like, why did I bring that with me? It's because I'm standing in a warm cave that I don't need a fire. And now my hacksaw is up to 85%. This is still in really good shape. I've used that quite extensively. I did get my other arrowhead back. I need food. Let's check the temp. But yeah, like I said, this is 99 already. Yeah, they don't take long. This is a 62. Very good. Now, I'm still warm at the edge of the cave. It's still 3 degrees. So that means I'm in the wind shade, so I'm warm. Now I'm not. It's -2. It is so perfect right now. I could go down there and try to hunt. But I've already taken out the rabbits. And the deer are farther away in an area that are already stripped of most of its natural resources. I could break stuff down. Maybe now is when I go up and try to break a limb. Not like my limb, like actually hack a limb with the axe and try to get a fur would be nice. A fur limb would be really nice. I probably should have started a fire with that torch earlier and set some teas on it so that they'd be warm right now. I think it's okay. I also think I could make it to the top, but I don't want to. That guy is still hanging out right up there. Let's do not that. Let's manually select this one because it's going to go with the 100%er. If I just do this, always goes for the 100%er for some reason. I'm okay with that. I mean, I guess it's fine. It's best first. So I guess that's something. I don't know. I don't know if that affects like food. And maybe that's why certain things are on the hot bar. Now, will this let me stop going up and go back down if I stop, say, like here? It will. Oh. You were mighty close. Mighty close. You're still cold, but this is the time. Look for the tracks. Right here. Are those mine? You see, these look like they were tracks. I don't know why. It's close though. There it is. Is that it? No, that's a wolf stump. Easily confused. I never put down the sapling. And this is not on the ground. There it is. I didn't hit it. Did I hit it? Oh crap. I thought I saw blood. Nope. Definitely missed. Alright, now this is a little repetitive and kind of like a little bit min-maxy, but in order to break this arrow first, I need to switch off of the equipped bow, and because I have 2 bows, I need to go into my inventory and select the imperfect bow. And I'm saying imperfect, imperfect, imperfected, whatever, the actual correct words would be. Okay, come on. You cheeky frickin' fracker. Where the hell are you? Missed. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cheeky.
Feeling faint.
Shush. Shush, 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 shush. Oh, God. My clothing. My wrist. Clever. Very clever. I'm not going to look at my clothing yet. I don't think it got damaged. A little bit. Little bit. Little bit. The hat got the worst of it. Shoot first. Don't ask questions. See, this bow's already at 92% with the limited amount of use. Oh, God. I'm glad I went and slept down there and got all this condition back because that was eye-opening. Where was it? And because I'm still so exhausted because I didn't sleep all the way, and that climb, like, I'm where I was when I went down there. You know what? It's fine. We're not going back down there for a little while. We're going to go up. We're going to stay up. That wolf's going to die. It does not have one of my arrows. I might drop this extra 100% bow. Grab the cattails. At least some of them. I didn't drop this, so I'm going to find a different cave. The guts and the rabbit pelts can stay down there. That wolf will die. It got chopped in the face with an axe. There's one. Way out there, there's two. So that means they're over there, not right here. Presumably. Still a little shaken by that. I can hear it in my voice. A little bit shaken. I didn't know if that was it. It was close. That was probably some of the most impressive button pushing I've done in a long, long, long time. There's 3 wolves still out here. Now here's the other thing, right? I've seen some interesting behavior from wolves who have been shot. Like they stopped running and then turned around and went back to their normal routine until they were spotted, until they saw me. Again, you know, me being the one who shot them originally. Apparently they remember that. Taking this. Drop this. And this. Drop those. Because those will be nice to have some other time. We got the water. No decoys. We're still getting warm. Like, we're not warm. We're not warming up. But we're very, very subtly losing. Take 20. 20 will be enough. I guess we'll... I'm only encumbered because I'm tired, and we're going to go through those things probably quickly. I don't really trust my ability to shoot a bow and hit these things. Not good. Hold on. This could be it, folks. Holy shit. That is as convenient as it could be. Although it was terribly inconvenient that I had to release my bow ahead of time because I'm so bloody tired. How cold is it? Right here, you know what? Don't notice me. Don't get cold. It's -2. It's 2 arrows down now. Where'd that wolf go? Here, yep, come on. Let's go. Line it up. Uh-oh. Death. Oh, no! I hit it. I hit it. I had it. I got a bow and I shot something. Oh, man, I'm happy. I'm happy, folks. It's good. We did 26 days of outer Loper. What did I do? Oh, I hit save. So I guess we're not looking at the stats, or maybe I just saved it. Or I saved over it. Oh, well, anyway, you can see that's the only thing that's saved currently. It's the only one. Oh my goodness. 15% of the world, 40 locations, 26 days, almost 10,000 calories expended. I ate a lot of food, traveled almost 100 kilometers, was awake more than I was asleep, and so I did spend 251 hours indoors because of the caves. I don't know if Spence's counts as spending time indoors. I also hope I didn't break any rules by sleeping in the bed. Maybe that area is considered indoors, but I don't think you can cure stuff. So my definition of outer means if it's, I mean, of course, caves don't count as indoors. But you can cure stuff in those caves. I don't know. It's pretty complicated. Days in Pleasant Valley 1, Mystery Lake didn't even step foot in. Coastal Highway, I was in Coastal Highway, but not for very long. Days in Desolation Point, no. Forlorn Muskeg, we spent total of 5 days. Only nine days in Hush River Valley, and wait, where's Mountain Town? Oh, 9 days in both Mountain Town and Hush River Valley. 5 days in Forlorn Muskeg. 6 successful repairs. I failed not that many times, but I got very lucky. I think I failed twice in all of my repairs, maybe 3 times. 2 bow shots hit for 6 shots taken is not good. 40 close encounters with 5 total struggles. That last one, of course, being just now. And I killed 2 wolves. 1 was distracted by decoy. And that's all the stats, really. Rabbits, 29 rabbits. They took the whole hit. I did eat a couple of deer, but I didn't kill them. Looted lots of items. I think plants count, even though it says plants harvested. Oh, okay, maybe plants don't count because I had 610 versus total looted items 602. Maybe sticks count as items, I think. I crafted a lot, broke down a lot of items. I did find that one can opener, never do. I don't even know if I used it. I might have. 65 fires. 83 hours of burn time. That might have been the forge. 8 wrists, 9 ankles, 1 food poisoning, 2 blood loss, 1 being the last thing that happened. I don't know if that counted as blood loss. I think it did. I could be wrong. 3 frostbite. That sucked. If I didn't get the frostbite, it might have been better. Oh, I died. Hey, at least you freaking died. I did hit it. I hit it, and then I hit it with an axe once. I was hoping it was going to drop. Did you see how fast it was running? It was one of those supercars. It was definitely a speedy wolf. And 13 blizzards. 13 blizzards in 26 days is half. Half of the days had at least 1 blizzard. And I fell twice. I think that was when I was climbing, what is it? That area to come across here from Mystery... Wait, I was in Mystery Lake. I just spent so little time there that it didn't register as me being there. Oh boy, well I should have ended this recording already. I'm going to do that now. I was thinking of starting a new run. I guess I could show this off real quick. This is the one where it's low animal, very high needs. I'm at 100% or it's hard to stay well fed, I guess. I'm not really sure. 36 days. It took me to explore a little bit less. I don't know, just mess around. And then this one, I didn't spend very much time at all. I ended up in Blackrock. I did record a little bit of this, but I was not recording while commentating, so I didn't release any of that stuff. I suppose I could, if anybody wanted to see that. Anyway. Outer Loper 10 is no more. We did our best. I was admittedly screwing off a little bit. I took some risks at the end that I shouldn't have. And it's fine. So, anyway. This is Strategies for Sasquatch. I'm Josh. And, yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Not sure yet what it'll be, but we'll see you then, hopefully. Thanks for watching.